What's up, guys? Today we're going to go over escaping from the underhook side. So Chelsea's going to go ahead and take my back. And this time, she's going to take me this way. So we're not going to go this way. We're going to go this way. Obviously, she has tight head pressure here, right? If she's got a good position, she's biting down with her hooks, all that stuff. I have my defensive grips, my most important one being my cross-side hand right here. So my cross-side hand is defending against her choking arm. My other hand, I can just kind of have hanging out over the top here, okay? Now, the most important thing I want to do if I fall to this side is I want to prevent the body triangle, because a lot of people will try to body triangle you. So the first thing I'm going to do is bring this knee up, okay? If I don't, she can easily just bring this across, right? Start locking it up. It's not quite there, so she's going to adjust. Remember, we taught how to adjust it when we did the underhook side retention. So now I'm in a bad spot and I have to defend from here, okay? An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure, though. So I'd rather not get it here in the first place. So when we're in back control, I'm gonna raise this knee up, okay? Now she tries to come across my hip. It's far more, yeah, go ahead, come on. See, it's far more difficult for her to bring this fully across because I've raised the level of my hip so high. Whereas here, right, she doesn't need to go across very much to actually start locking it. So I'm going to do this to prevent the body triangle, okay? Now, in order to effectively escape, the next thing I need to do is win the head position battle. So if I can, I'm going to tuck my head down just like this, okay? So that I've won the head position battle, and then I do my basic shoulders to the mat escape. So I'm gonna bring this hip down now and bring this hip up so I can scoot over the bottom leg, tuck this shoulder, and now I turn into her, and I get on top. Very basic escape from the underhook side. So let's do it again. If they don't manage to lock in the body triangle, that's the kind of thing you want to do, okay? You want to raise the knee, prevent it. You want to win the head position battle, and then start scooting out, okay? Now, let's say she does lock in the body triangle. So, obviously, this sucks a lot more, okay? And it's going to be more difficult for me to get out from here. Now, I want you to make this even better. Hook underneath here with this foot. Yeah. There you go. Okay, because now she can follow this leg, okay? And it's even more difficult for me to escape. Now, one thing I want to do here, because if I can, sometimes I can straighten this out and kind of bring this around, which is what I'm going to do. But let's say I can't do that, you know? Let's say Chelsea's legs are a little bit longer, you know, and she's more able to keep me hooked here, you know, even as I try to straighten. I'm going to need to use one of my hands here, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the Krikorian grip that we used over on the other side to defend her choke. So I'm going to switch from this C grip to here, okay? And I'm biting down. This is going to make it much harder for her to bring this arm across to choke me, right? So go ahead, try, right? So just like this, kind of pinch it down, keep it shrugged, and it's difficult, okay? Now, I'm going to pull this knee in just like this, and I'm going to grab the foot. Okay, if she's underneath. So go back. So we're here, pull the knee in, grab the foot, bring it here, okay? Now I've undone the top part of the body triangle, but I still need to deal with this leg because she can still hold me here, you know, she can still cross and go back even if she's not underneath this leg. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna straighten this leg, I'm gonna bring it around so that my hip is over the top of this heel, okay? I want you to lock this a little bit tighter though. So lock that body triangle again, please. Yeah, so lock it up again.
I can't get it all the way around.
Yeah, there you go, good. So, good, so she's got it locked in a lot tighter now, but let's say I already cleared the foot, right? I'm straightening this leg, I'm bringing this all the way around. I'm getting my hip over her heel here, and I'm starting to press down with my hip. I'm probably gonna get her foot to about here, and then I'm gonna switch to pushing down with my foot. And now look, it's the exact same escape. Right, top hip down, bottom hip over. Now I tuck the shoulders, and I turn in and I get out, okay? So I address the foot that's behind the leg, clear that. Then I bring that leg all the way around. I get my hip over her heel, push it down as far as I can, and then I switch to pushing it down with my foot. Then my top hip goes down, bottom hip goes over, same escape that we did before, okay? So that's my favorite escape to the body triangle, is to do it that way. I have one more body triangle escape for you guys that you guys can try, okay? So we're here, right? We fall this way. She locks it up. Yep, just like that. So one thing I've been doing against guys where I cannot do the first escape, like they're really, really tight, is I'm going to bring my feet in, I'm going to bridge up, I'm going to catch underneath her knee, okay? And now I'm going to wiggle my hips basically until I can turn into her and start coming on top, okay? So what that's going to look like is I'm going to keep this pressed here so that she can't follow me with her legs and hips. And I'm just going to kind of shrug this way, shrug this way, shrug this way until I can get to my knees, and now I turn in. Now look where I am though. This is still not, I'm not completely out of the woods here, right? If Chelsea's smart, the next thing she'll do is try to armbar me, because this arm is really exposed for the armbar, so I need to be prepared for that. So if she swings that top leg around my head to try to armbar me, I need to be here ready to catch, okay? So I'm ready to catch in my rear naked choke grip here, and I'm pushing down on the leg. So I'm going to stack, right? Come on, hold on to it. Yeah. So I'm going to stack, right? Press in, press in. Now I'm going to take tiny little shrugs until my elbow is clear. My elbow is now past the hip line. I can let go, press my weight down, start trying to go into a pass. Okay? So now let's go over a second style of escape from the underhook side, right? Because, you know, you have to talk about the body triangle, especially on the underhook side. You can do these escapes on the overhook side as well, but especially on the underhook side, you got to talk about the body triangle because that is what people are going to try to do. Now, if, say, none of that stuff is working, one thing that I can do on the underhook side is I can spin and start rolling out and basically turn my back and shoulders away from her chest, right? So if Chelsea has standard back control, she needs to keep her chest on my back, okay? Anytime my chest slips away from her back, she loses a little bit of control. So what I'm gonna do is, for my defensive grip, if we're falling in the underhook side, I'm gonna start spinning and coming up. I'm going to spin in the underhook side, okay? So I'm in just like this, and I'm going to start turning in this direction. And I'm going to go slowly at first, and then I'll speed it up so you guys can see. So nice and slow, right? I start turning, and I'm going to come up just like this to my knees. Now, obviously, she's going to follow me up, so I need to keep going. And as I'm spinning, I'm turning my shoulders down, right, until I can come on top. So if you guys can see that, so let's go back. So as I'm spinning, right, I'm turning my shoulders out. So we're going this way. So my shoulders are turning out this way, okay? My shoulders are turning out, and I'm slowly clearing my back from her chest. So here, right, spin, she follows, I tuck, we spin again. Look, I'm tucking and coming on top. Realistically, if she's trying to follow me hard, it may take more than 1.5 rolls like I did there, right? It might take 2, 3, maybe 4. So you gotta constantly, just a little bit at a time, shrug your shoulders out. And the reason this works is because she needs to spin faster than I am spinning in order to keep up with me, right? It's like 2 concentric circles, okay? You got a small circle here with the same center, and then a big circle, right, around that first small circle. If I want to go around the circle and I'm on the outer circle, if I want to go around that circle at the same speed as someone that's going around the inner circle, I need to go way faster than them, right? Because I got more distance to travel. Same thing here. As I spin, if she wants to follow me, she's got to go faster than what I'm spinning at in order to keep up with me if I'm doing this well. So now we're going to go full speed, right? This is what it's going to look like full speed. Go ahead. All right, so we're here. So we're going to spin this way. Just like that. So full speed just like that. I spin. I got to go faster than her. I'm going to try to end up in the top guard. Now, sometimes you may clear the back control and they decide to bail mid-rotation and get to top mount, okay? If that happens, you push the leg and try to go to half guard right away before they settle their weight. But when you're doing this, try to end up here. Try to end up on top, all right? So, thanks, Chelsea. So, hope you guys liked the video. Make sure you check out our next video. We're going to go over some more advanced retentions. We put it back a little bit, but we're going to do some more advanced retentions. And then after that, we'll show you guys very basic defenses when people are trying to rear naked choke you. So stick around.